morning, good morning, good morning. We're back to our usual driving to work. So, I have been missing. I don't know if you guys noticed or not. I have not been putting out a video. Oh, well, by the way, welcome to Queen's Hangout. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for getting me to my first stage of monetization, which is where I have more than 500 subscribers. I have 1,000. I think I'm at 1,200 or 1,300 subscribers now, with close to. Well, I had 4,000 watch hours. Let me just say that I had 4,000 watch hours. Now I don't have 4,000 watch hours, and I'm explaining why. So I got the thing on my YouTube saying that that I can be monetized. So I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and click it. I clicked it, and this is good for everybody who hasn't, is finna get to that stage of being monetized. Okay. So like I said, I'm just at the first step where you're supposed to get the 500 and the 3,000 watch hours. I have that now. So within that monetization, trying to be a YouTube partner, you get that first step, and that's for super stickers. For like if you're going on, like you have a YouTube video and you're going live, and people can donate through super chat, super stickers, something like that. I think another one is membership, something to that fact. It's another one that's if you want to sell something up through your YouTube page, you can do that. Also through the partner YouTube partner program. And it's another one, something with ads, but I'm not sure what ads is it. It's not the ad center where you can add the videos through your add the I guess videos or commercials through your videos. It's not that one. So I'm still doing some research on that one, trying to figure out what this ad center is, paid ads is. But let me tell you how I got denied Let me tell you, I got denied 2 times and was successful on the 3rd time of getting a YouTube partner. And I think this is good for everyone to know. So, when I clicked on it, I followed all the instructions, filled out everything, and submitted it. I think maybe like 4 or 5 days later, they told me that I was denied. They gave me reasons why I was denied. See, I didn't want to shoot this while I was in my car because I wanted to show you guys why they denied me. So they denied me for something. I was like, okay. I couldn't understand why, because most of my videos are me shooting in my car, or if I go live, going home, or I'm live in my basement, just 3 spots, or I'm in my kitchen. Let's say 4 spots. But it's just me, nothing else. So, with that being said, I had to shoot another video saying, okay, so you get denied the first time, you're supposed to make a video and explain why you should be a part of the YouTube program. You explain your process on how you make your videos, what all you use, and everything. So I only had like 2 or 3 videos that was edited, by the guy who was editing my video at the time. So, and those had to be edited because they was much longer. So the next ones, when everybody kept saying, just put out a video, you on YouTube, DoorDash, and what else the other young man name? I can't think of his name. But everybody's like, just make the video and upload it. So I was like, okay, let me stop trying to be perfect and let me just upload videos and put it out. It worked for me. It really worked for me. So, but in my videos, I will always say, listen guys, make sure you watch the video until the end. I worry about subscribers later. I've always preached that. Watch my video to the end, and then I would get the subscribers later. I just need the watch hours, because the watch hours are the hardest things to get. So after that, after I did my, I did my appeal video, and I told, whoever was going to, you take different little steps for your appeal video for them to, you can't make it public. It has to be private, so it can only be YouTube look at it and nobody else. So I made the appeal video and everything. Sent that off, and that one came back denied. I'm like, man, like, what am I doing wrong? Because I made the appeal video, told them my camera that I use my cell phone, I never use CapCut, and I told them in the video, I had an editor to come in, that's what he used to doing, is editing videos. So he's not gonna mess me up, because that's his professional, is editing videos for YouTube. So he know what music to use, he know what, how to cut it up, and all this different stuff. And I said in my thing that I don't know how to do none of that. So that's why you only see me in my videos, and I upload the videos. This is all in my appeal. So I was like, if it's something I did wrong, please let me know, so I can go back and fix it. So I looked at a couple of my videos and like, they said, don't delete the videos. Excuse me. Do not delete your videos, because you cannot delete videos while you under the process of trying to become a YouTube partner. Okay, so do not. So after that, I'm like, okay, that should be good, because I'm pleading with them. I'm telling them, what's, I don't know what I did wrong. I was like, yeah, I see. I had like 1 or 2 videos go viral. You know what I'm saying? I got like, maybe that was it. Maybe it threw a red flag, because why these videos went viral all the time. But that things like that can happen. From what I was hearing on YouTube. Because I'm gonna keep my ears to the YouTube streets now. That's what I am gonna do. So that's what I did. So after that, I'm definitely now like, okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? So I did the appeal video. I sent it out. I had my little cousin, well, she's like my little cousin niece, take the video, edit it, and say, this video, put like my pictures in there, put my video, excuse me, y'all, put my videos in there, all this good stuff, and I got it back, and I sent it off. A couple days later, denied again. So I'm like, oh my God, I am getting denied. Like, I wanted to give up. I'm not even gonna lie, because I'm thinking to myself, like, what am I doing wrong? So, as you know, you gotta go on YouTube, find out why you can't get monetized. And it kept saying I was violating YouTube policy. But I'm like, what YouTube policy I'm violating when all it is just me in my videos, and I couldn't figure it out. So I'm on YouTube. So I was like, okay, let me put in YouTube violations. You know what I'm saying? YouTube violation into YouTube. Put that in. Everybody is from India. So I got to cipher between what they're talking about, because they're not speaking English. So I'm like, golly. So finally I found one video, and it's a girl, and she speaks English, and I found 2. One had a text that, way, the text the video was text, you know what I'm saying? So I guess so I can get out, so people can understand. The other girl, she spoke, pretty decent English. Oh my God, what's going on? She spoke pretty decent English. So I was able to cipher through her videos. So one, let me tell you guys, when you're trying to be a YouTube partner, it is best to have your page plain Jane. You you go back and look at all my thumbnails now, all my thumbnails, it's just a picture of me. And I try to put a text writing on the front. Don't use no other Google image like I did. I used a couple of Google images. This is when I figured out when I followed her. Don't use no Google image, which I was using Google image because remember I had a piggy bank on there, I had a hand on there, you know, save money. You know, I had the YouTube logo on there on my video. So I went back and changed all my thumbnails to just my picture of me, and that's it. And I put a little text with it. Some of them I put text with it, some of them I didn't. I was just like, you know what, I just need to become a YouTube partner. So at this point, I can go back after I get monetized. I can go back and redo my, you know, all my thumbnails. So I did that. That was the first thing I did. 2, I went into my settings. So you know how you go into your settings and you set up your videos. So you know where, like, I had 2 names. So when I first started my YouTube, if you go back and look at my videos, I didn't know, kept saying Basement Banners, because that's what I was going to name my YouTube page. But then I came up with another one, which is Queen's Hangout, which both of them are still attached to my name. So with them 2 attached to my name, in my YouTube settings, I still have Basement Banners because it's still attached to my name, but the email wasn't right. So make sure the email is right. If you got like several, I don't have several emails, you know, I just had, well, I had Basement Banner email and I had my Gmail. So, which I just went back in and put everything to my Gmail. I was like, I'll fix that later. So I went back in. She said you can't have multiple. The girl was saying you can't have multiple, you know, emails like that. You gotta change. Everything has to match right off the bat. So I'm like, okay. So I went and changed all of that. Another thing I had to change. If all your tags are saying, you know, if you got too many tags, I don't know if the computer is not picking it up wrong or what, but I went in and deleted all of my tags. I deleted all of my tags to my videos. Every video now I just have just a description. I don't know if that was a part of me getting denied, but the guy said do it and the girl said do it, so I did it. I went back to my settings and took all my tags out. You know how your tags is like you put, you know, like I would put my name, Queen's Hangout, in my tag so that can get seen out. I would put like YouTube monetization in there. I would put saving, you know, in there. How to save $5,000 in there for one of my tags. So I went back and took all of that stuff out. Now I don't know if that's caused me to not get monetized, but I didn't want to risk it. I went back and took all that out. Made sure everything was just basically plain Jane. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too fancy, nothing too nothing. 3, I went back through all my videos. I had like 2 or 3 people that I, you know, led into my YouTube back in, you know, to see what am I doing wrong to where I'm not getting denied. The first person I let do it was my editor, because he know YouTube. He was like, Queen, I have no idea why you get denied. I was like, me either. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He's like, did you use somebody music? I'm like, no, the only music I used was when the music that you put in my videos. That's it. And I know that wasn't it. So I was like, okay. So I didn't, he came to, I said, okay. So he was like, Queen, I don't know what's wrong. So then I had someone else to go on my back end to see what I was doing wrong. And I was like, Queen, we don't see anything, you know, anything that you're doing wrong. So at this point, I'm like, okay, what is the problem? Like, I don't understand, like, why I can't get monetized. So finally, I went back, I had to listen to them like 2 or 3 times, guys. So finally, I went back through and they said, make sure that you're not using no one else in your video. And I'm like, no one else in my videos? Like, I don't understand. You know, at first I was like, I don't understand what they talking about. So finally, he goes through his videos, and he has someone else in his videos. So I'm like, okay, but it's just like a normal video he shot, you know? So then I went back to my videos to see if I had anyone else in my videos. So I got rid of, oh, let me back it up. So once I got denied the second time, I went on to Twitter, Black X, and reached out to YouTube, Team YouTube on Twitter, and told them, wrote them a simple, note like, hey, I don't understand why I'm getting denied. Can you guys help me? Any feedback would be great, so I can fix it, so I can become a YouTube partner. They emailed me back less than a day, I think less than a day, and said that, just go back through your videos and look at your videos, you got some type of violation, just, before the deadline is up, just make sure you go back through all your videos. So I'm like, okay, that didn't help me, but okay, let me just roll with it. So after that, I'm like, all right, let me see what I can do. So finally, I'm like, okay, let me just take, I'm anxious, and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm anxious, and I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do, and look at everything. So finally, one day, I just sit up and looked at all of my videos. Like, okay, Queen, we got to figure out what's causing your videos not to get monetized. What's causing you not to be a part of the YouTube Partner Program? So finally, I was like, okay, let me erase the videos of my grandkids in there playing in Slow Moo, delete. We was at a hibachi restaurant when I took my granddaughter to, hibachi. Let me delete that video. Maybe it's something in that video. Delete. Finally, I came to one of my lives, and I was on a live one night in which I got a lot of views, reason why I can't get the 4,000 watch outs. I had the 4,000 watch outs. But on this live, Taylor Shay was going live, and I was watching her. So I end up going live on Your Dog. I think it's Your Dog. I end up getting that. So that night when she was going live, I was live on my phone, which I was texting her on my phone like, hey, we're live over here, give us a shout out. So she ended up giving me a shout out that night, and told people, go to my page and subscribe, and that, which was nothing wrong with that. The problem with that video was she was playing in my background. And I was on live, but my TV had her on. So the same time we was talking to each other, I was like, girl, you on my TV, you going live, which is, I thought was okay. Apparently, that's what got me YouTube violation, because she was in my background and they thought I was copywriting her. And I didn't figure that out until I actually sit down and watch all of my videos, because it kept saying, if you got other people in your videos, it's almost like reused content, but not reused content. So I didn't get a reused content strike. I got a YouTube violation strike, which was she was playing in my background, even though I was going live, and we was all telling each other to sub for each other, subscribe to each other, and all of that. That's what got me. I think that's the video that got me. So I deleted that video, which had over maybe 1,000 views, which, yeah, it had over 1,000 views. Because when I deleted those 3 videos, now I'm back at, I need 700 more views to be monetized, to put the ads on my page now. So that's why I could not become a YouTube partner, because I had a YouTube violation strike against me. So now that I fixed it, and as soon as I fixed it, guys, as soon as I got rid of the videos, I went back in and changed my settings, make sure now that my settings, everything in my settings say Queen's Hangout. Everything says everything in my whole thing says Queen of Hangout now, which I'm still gonna use basement banners, but just not right now. I just want to get monetized fully now, so I can start getting the AdSense and the revenue going on. But now that I do have the super chats, I am going to start going back live. So I haven't pushed the button yet for the super chat because I'm steady trying to do homework on it, like, you know, what do this mean? And I think it means people can donate or whatever. If that's cool, then okay, let's give me another means of income. So, but my whole thing is for YouTube, for everybody to, my whole journey for this YouTube is so I can rebuild my grandmother's house. And my whole thing is making YouTube my second job, so I don't have to work as hard as I'm doing now. So, and I'm also, you know, gonna use the super chat just hey y'all guys, let's buy one piece of wood tonight, you know, donate to the super chat, you know, or maybe, you know, if you don't want to do that, just like the video, you know what I'm saying, watch the video. That'll help me get a piece of wood, you know what I'm saying. Let's give one piece of wood a video, or two pieces of wood a video. Just, you know, as long as you like it, share it, you know, that way. It's all different ways we can do this, so I can go ahead and get this house built, you know, so I can start generating income on it. And plus it'll be a family house, like I've been telling you guys already. So, but I am happy to say that I have 2 credit cards paid off, and I'm gonna show you guys the breakdown as soon as I get a day off. I have not had a day off since I've been back from my cruise. So, oh, I'm lying. I had like a semi day off because we had something happen at our job site and they shut it down. We got to work as usual and they shut the job site down. So I was able to get back home and be in bed by 10 o'clock that morning. So it was a semi halfway day off, but I needed the rest because I was going for almost 2 months straight with no days off. And now, since I had that day off, now I'm going again. I'm probably on my 4th or 5th, yeah, maybe like my now 4th or 5th month straight with no days off. So, but I'm working hard trying to be debt free, like I told you guys, by 2027 and so forth. Like I'm keeping my foot on my neck, on my own neck, you know what I'm saying, and keep myself accountable so I can pay these bills off. I'm down to 3 more cards and a loan. So I'm working diligently. I'm working very hard. I'm not gonna try to use that word because it's about to come out wrong. But I'm working very, very hard. I am tired, but I have to keep going, guys. I have to keep going because if I can't do it, I mean, I want to prove to everybody that it can be done. Yes, you're going to be tired. Yes, and I'm going to prove that I have been working all these hours because I have been working over 100-some hours a week. So I am going to prove that I worked 100-some hours a week by showing you just a glimpse of my hours on my payroll check. So you can see that I have been working 100 hours, between 80 and 100 hours a week, trying to get these bills down and paid off. Plus, on top of all of that, I have been saving. So whatever little money I have after all my bills, I throw it to the savings. Whether it's my $5,000 challenge or my $10,000 challenge, it's going to those savings. And I told you guys, once I save all that up, all of that is going to one of my bills. So by the end of the year, whichever bill is the highest, I'm throwing all that money towards that bill. So it's the reason why I'm doing that too. Plus I'm doing a little, I got a third savings where I'm trying to save a little bit towards, you know, my grandmother's house as well. So I actually have 3 savings going on. I have the $5,000 challenge savings going on. I have the $10,000 savings challenge going on, and I have my grandma's savings challenge savings that I'm doing just personally with me. The other challenges are with, you know, other people that we started after the new year. So, but yeah, so that's where y'all haven't seen a video from me yet because I've been fighting trying to get YouTube partner. So now that I'm halfway YouTube partner, I'm not fully monetized yet until I get to 4,000 hours. So there you go. That's the reason why Queen has not been rolling to work with you guys. So y'all never been rolling to work with me. So that's the reason why, because I have been working hard in the background trying to get monetized and trying to figure out why I did not get monetized. So if anybody have any questions on how I didn't get monetized, how I got denied 3 times, hit me in the DM and I would gladly show you and tell you everything. Because I took pictures, I screenshotted everything so people can see, like, hey, if you're doing this wrong, change it. I suggest everybody, before you get monetized, just go back into your page and all the tags, all of that. Make sure no one's in your videos, you know. Just go back and clean all that stuff up, because that's exactly what I had to do. And after I did all of that, and I got monetized. So, and I also had to change a lot of my YouTube settings. Like, when you get denied, you got to take a lot of YouTube stuff out of your settings, like out of your thumbnails. You know, like sub for subs, take it out. Don't even use it. Don't even use it. So, and like I said, I'm not sure if that's the reason why I got denied. You know, those 3 things that I did, but I don't know which one was it. But I just changed all 3 and I got approved. So it's just, like I say, it's videos out there showing you how to make sure that you get approved, but a lot of them are in different languages, and it's kind of hard to cipher through those languages if, you know, we don't speak them. But like I said, I found at least 3 of them that, you know, spoke English. And then I also found this other guy that got denied as well. But when he got denied, his was, he tells you too how to go, it's him and a girl. They also tell you how, you know, how to get, you know, get in the YouTube partner program, because it seems like it's a going thing where they deny you the first time, and then, you know, you have to make your appeal video and stuff like that. So I'm not sure, but I just know I was happy when I got that little email and that little thing came across my YouTube page. And I clicked on my YouTube page because I was checking it, you know, like constantly after I, you know, hit it. Oh, and another thing I did, because I used my computer so much at work, when I was, when I do anything, I try to upload at work. I fixed all my stuff at work, and they say always change your IP address. So basically, just go, when you hit those appeals, go to my 3rd one. So what I did, instead of me clicking the link at work, I clicked the link at home, because I really don't use my computer that I have at home. I don't know, but that's what I did. I just waited till I got home, and then I went back in to my YouTube page at home, and I hit submit. So, and then, like I said, those 3 things I did, and I got the email back 7 o'clock the next morning. I did it on a Sunday when I got off work, and Monday morning, I think I didn't open my YouTube. I was so busy at work, I didn't open it till like 12, but I saw that the email came in like 7 o'clock that morning. So, and I got approved. So there you have it, guys. If you do get denied, just search YouTube videos on it. But I'm telling you, make sure you scan all your videos, because sometimes your videos can, you know, you thinking that you're doing a good gesture, like I thought I was with Taylor Shay in my background, and, you know, and she talking to me through the TV, you know what I'm saying, through live, you know. So, but evidently, I don't know if that was a video or the videos with my grandkids, you know, I'm not sure, but I deleted those 3 videos, and I didn't delete any other my other videos, you know, just only those 3 videos. So, and that video had a lot of views on that video too that night, because we had everybody chiming in on my videos that was subscribing to each other, And I reached back out. I subscribed to everybody that came over to my page. When I went to work the next day, I went to everybody's video and subscribe. So I'm not sure why that live was it. But like I say, the 3 videos I deleted, and I cleaned up my back house of my videos. Like I said, I went through my tags. I went through every last one of my videos and just put a picture of me up. I used me, and I didn't have a lot of pictures in my phone of me, but when I went on my cruise, I was taking a lot of pictures because I was like, okay, now I gotta take pictures for YouTube. So usually I don't take a lot of pictures, but I was like, okay, let me start taking pictures so I can have some thumbnails. And that's exactly what I thought about when I was on my cruise in January. So I just went back through my cruise pictures and click and tried to do a little text, and I had to learn how to do that, do a little text on it, and that's all I did. And if you go through my YouTube page right now, you will see everything, a picture of me with a little text writing. I was like, I can't make up, I don't even know I gotta go back and look at the video because I don't remember what the video is about. So I look at my title, but I didn't want to have I didn't want to have the title and the thumbnail the same thing. So some of them I just put my picture. So, but that worked, and now I'm a YouTube partner, which I am very happy and very grateful of my subscribers because y'all got me there. As we started this journey, all I said is I watch my videos, please. So this can be my second job, and I can earn some extra income. And I haven't earned any income yet because I'm not fully monetized, but I know we're going to get there. So keep hope, because it stressed me out to the fullest. It stressed me out because I was like, oh my God, I couldn't think, I couldn't sleep. I was thinking like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And I'm telling you, it's the different people, like I said, it's different people out there that can help you, but cipher through the languages, cipher through the videos, and try to find, and I'm going to try to find the videos that I use if you get a YouTube violation. Not a YouTube reuse content, because I didn't get that violation. I just got the violation of YouTube violation. That's what my violation was. So, and it never changed. It never said that I used, it said something about music, it said something about, and they tell you, you can go back and read everything. They give you the thing to read, and I was reading it, but I just didn't understand it. You know, I'm like, okay, I don't understand. I didn't do none of this. I don't have none of this, but technically I did. You know what I'm saying? If they taking that video in consideration, you know what I'm saying? I don't know which one was, because YouTube don't tell you. Let me get that clear. YouTube do not tell you what you did wrong. You have to figure that out on your own. That is the most messed up part about the whole situation. Because YouTube don't say, listen, this video, you need to delete them and you can be monetized. They don't tell you. You have to figure that out. I don't know if it's, robots that's picking up these different things, or if it's humans. I don't know. Only human I know I talked to was was on X. The YouTube partner, team YouTube on X. And I didn't have an X account. I just made an X account because one of the guys that I watched said, reach out to them on X and they can help you. And that's what I did when I got to my last wits. Like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Can you help me? But then they didn't really help me. They just like, just go back and look at your contents, look at all your videos and all that. Because I know I didn't have much in my videos. I'm driving to work every day. And this is the only time I can really talk to you guys is when I drive to work, because I get off so late. And when I'm driving to work, I'm trying to keep myself up so I can make it home. So I don't know. But, like I said, I got rid of 3 videos with my grandkids and the video with Taylor Shay in the background. She's on my TV. So, the 3 I got rid of. And it worked. So, I me all the editing that, you know, my guy did for me. Nothing was wrong with those videos. Those videos okay. So now all I need is 700 more watch hours, and then I'll be fully monetized by YouTube. Then I'm going to change all my thumbnails. Then I'm going to put my hashtags back in my thing, because at that point, once I'm fully monetized, I don't have to worry about none of that anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I can do my page like I want to, but right now I'm going to keep it plain Jane. Even when I do this video, I am just going to put how I got denied YouTube monetization. That's all I'm putting as my thumbnails. And that's going to be my title. That's it. And I'm going to put it out and hope that you guys like it and watch it, and maybe I can help someone else. Because, like I said, it's different videos on YouTube on telling you how, when you get denied and you don't look at those videos, I'm suggesting everybody look at those videos. And I'm going to go live too. I'm going to go live, but I just don't know when, guys, because I am working so much hours. But I need to go live and give people, you know, I can talk to you like this. But when you live with people, you can actually explain different things to people. And plus, I need to be with my computer so I can show people too. Ooh. I need to be on my computer so I can show people as well. So, but yes, I got denied twice. Third time was a charm, and I got into YouTube partner program. But I still, like I said, I still need 700 some watch hours so I can have full monetization. But so far, I am in the YouTube partner program halfway. So, but I hope this video helps someone. I really do, because we all are striving for the same game. And let me see how long I've been on here, because I don't want to. I'm on here 36 minutes. I try to keep my content long as possible. But I just hope that this helps someone else, because we all trying to have the same end game. Is trying to get monetized and trying to get, you know, try to earn some money on YouTube, you know. And I know that's exactly what I'm doing, you know. And I enjoy YouTube. And I'm not active on no other social media, but YouTube. I'm active on here. You know, I like a couple of things on everything else. I might repost somebody's stuff, you know, because it's funny. But for the most part, I'm working hard for YouTube, because I see YouTube as being my end game. I see YouTube as being my end game for us when I want to cut back on some of these hours. I can supplement my income with YouTube. So I'm not going to quit my job fully, because I have so many things I have to do. So I can't do that. I can't be that girly. So, but I can have YouTube as my second job, where, hey, I work and I do YouTube. So that's, and I'm trying to do, also trying to buy things so I can make a rolling studio. I've been looking at different people videos too, to try to make a rolling studio. Like when I get to that point, I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So, but yep. And paid off 2 more credit cards. All I got is 3 more to go. 3 more to go. So I will get there in a minute, and I will be debt free. And I'm telling you guys, what this administration is in here, and people are losing their job like hotcakes. Soon, not even as soon as they turn over and they sleep, they're losing their jobs. I'm suggesting everybody right now, whatever piece of job you have, hold on to it. Hold on to that job and start saving, because we don't know. I'm in the construction industry, so like I tell everybody at work, they can shut all of this down, because these big companies don't get the money. They can shut it down. So I've been telling all my workers, please save money, please save money. Whatever you do, we working all these hours, we working all this overtime. A building can only last for so long before, like I told you guys before, once we get to building the building, we got to go on to the next one, you know. And I'm a contractor, so I have to find another contract. So it's not like I'm going to be at this job forever. You know, it doesn't work like that. So I have to make sure I save. And while I'm getting all these hours, I have to knock down these bills. I have to pay a lot of things off because I don't know if the next contract that I get is going to be right after this contract is over, or it's going to take me 2 or 3 months to get another one. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it doesn't take me that long because I reach out to different friends. Like I was telling you guys, I have a lot of different friends in the industry, so they'll usually text me, Quentin, this person is hiring, this person is hiring, this person is hiring, you know, and I can send my resume over there, but it's up to me to get the job. So, but please, guys, save something. Save some type of money because the job market is going to be a battle. You got all these people that's been in government sector all this time, and now they don't have a job. So guess who back in the pool of finding a job? All those workers. So do you think it's going to be limited of jobs now? Absolutely, it is. If you thought that you was the only one that can apply for this one, now you got millions of people or thousands of people trying to apply for that one job. So save your money. If you got some type of job, save your money, get your bills down. That way it won't be so stressful when you do have to look for another job. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, if I got to find another job once this contract is up, which I know I probably have to find another job once this contract is up, but let me work hard to get these bills down. That way I'm not stressing once I get to the next one. So if they give me 40 hours a week and I'm not making, you know, no overtime, I'm not stressing because I can work with the 40 hours. It's when I can't work with 40 hours. Like, okay, I need the overtime in order to pay my bills. You know, I need the overtime so I can knock these bills down faster. Can I live off the 40 hours? Absolutely, yes, I can live off the 40 hours. But would it take me longer to pay my bills off? Absolutely, yes. It's going to take me longer, and it's going to be stressful because paychecks are going to be leaving like this very quickly, as long as my son is still in school. So, if you at a point where you have to save right now, save, please. Please, 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 save your money. Save your money. There's a police back there to make sure. Save your money. Put your little stash up. Do what you got to do. And start getting debt free. Because y'all, this next 4 years, listen, I'm saying I don't do politics on my YouTube, but you see what I see. You see what I see. And if you think that you are secured in a job, you're not. Stop thinking you are secured in these jobs. Stop thinking that these jobs love you, because they don't. These are businesses. These are businesses, and if they can't get their money, their loans, or whatever the government was giving them, and they can't get that type of money coming to their business, they got to cut back. They have to cut back. They have to cut their losses. And guess who the losses are? The people that's working. If they can do stuff with slim or none, with a smaller staff, that's exactly what they're going to do. So, my suggestion to everybody is to at least start saving. Start saving for, if you're just saving for your rent. Start saving for, if you got a car note and you know that you got to pay this car note to get to point A, point B, and you can't afford to lose that car, start saving. Start saving for those things, so when you are laid off and you don't have a job, that way you got the money to pay for those two major things. If you can't save for nothing else, save for that. Start saving for your rent. Start saving for your car notes. Those two things right there could put your savings well over, over $1,000. Most people car note is over $500 and $600. That, well, then, because my car note used to be $800. So start saving an extra payment for those car notes. Start saving extra payments for those mortgages or your rent. That way, if something happens, at least you got money to pay for those two things. to keep a roof over your head and to keep your car so that you can be able to get to a job interview, or you know, if you have to cut one of the losses, if it had to be your car, then it have to be your car. But don't cut your losses over your you know, your place to stay. You know, so I don't know. I would just save and start knocking these bills down so we can be debt free. So after we do work hard. After these 4 years is up, we won't be as stressful as we are right now. So all I have to say, people, is please save your money, pay your bills, and that's how I got denied 2 times on YouTube. I got denied 2 times, and the 3rd time was a success. So with that being said, I thank you guys. Subscribe, like, watch the video all the way through, because I need 700 more hours to be monetized, to be fully monetized on YouTube. So I'm already a YouTube partner right now, but I need to get the AdSense so I can start earning money. So that said, guys, peace, love, and happiness, and have a beautiful morning like I am at work. I'm at work, okay? I'm at work, okay? Bye, guys. See you later. Bye.